Coming up on Look Today, well, the Glens Falls Gay Pride Parade rallied in honor of the LGBT community in our upstate region. I've got details. And the Taylor Heroes 5K Run took place to raise money and health awareness in memory of the late Taylor Miller. More on that coming up. And the Wolfdorf, Astoria, and its surrounding properties suffered from a devastating fire. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson and this is Look Today. In tonight's program, I sit down with Will Severin. He's a composer and guitarist for the fusion rock band Crazy Swedes. He's here to talk about their upcoming show at the National Museum of Dance, presented by the Creative Place International. I also sit down with Timothy Widener. He's the executive director of the Chapman Historical Museum in Glens Falls. He's here to talk about the upcoming photography exhibition, Not Stoddard. Plus, we have your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, the Gay Pride Parade marched proudly in Glens Falls in honor of the LGBT community in the upstate region. Now, despite the recent tragedy in Orlando, the spirit of the LGBT community was stronger than ever, proving that it is important to remain optimistic in the face of adversity. Well, the parade marched through Glens Falls, receiving support and cheers from other members of the community. They convened in Crandall Park, where the festivities began. Now, the event included musical acts as well as performances in drag. Well, we spoke to a member of the LGBT community, John Miller. He's also a social activist, and we asked him what the LGBT community's response is to those who would potentially harm individuals out of hatred.
In the face of the fear, the unexpressed fear which becomes hate and willful ignorance or bigotry, we won't meet your bigotry with more hate. We welcome you with open arms, and we love you unconditionally.
Wow. In other news, in memory of the late Taylor Miller, Taylor's Run took place to promote fitness and healthy living. Now, Taylor Miller is a graduate of Saratoga High School. He lost a significant amount of weight so he could join the Army. He went to Afghanistan, where he lost his life. Well, Taylor's Heroes 5K Run is about having fun, while also testing strength and endurance. Participants in the event were challenged with extreme boot camp obstacles, as well as a 5K run. Well, we were at the event, and we spoke to Leslie Miller. She's the mother of the late Taylor Miller.
This is the Extreme Taylor's Heroes Boot Camp, and it's extremely fun. So this was designed with families in mind because Taylor loved to do this type of activity, even at birthday parties. So when we thought about a fundraiser that was both physically challenging and a fun activity for family, this seemed like a logical way to go.
Switching from news to weather. Well, today is the first day of summer, and it's the summer solstice, with temperatures wavering in and out of the low 90s. It was a hot one. Let's see how the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, the Wolfdorf, Astoria, and its surrounding property in Gainsport suffered from an extreme fire. More than 15 fire departments were called in to put out what's considered to be one of the largest fires ever seen in the area. Now, the fire started at a foam installation company, which was also located on the same property. The fire spread to the dog boarding hotel and completely destroyed the building. Well, luckily, the dogs were rescued in time and no one was injured. The Wolfdorf, Astoria, and other buildings on the property are beyond repair. We spoke to Tara Baggerman. She runs a dog agility business located right on the property, and she spoke to us about finding new home for those animals.
I am definitely looking for some place to go temporarily, a horse barn, an outdoor field, anywhere where a bunch of dogs can come and have fun, because I have about 120 to 150 students who are currently homeless, and taking care of my students is my top priority. They are like my family.
If you can help Tara, get in touch with us and we'll put you directly in touch with her. Up next, I sit down with Will Severin. He's a composer and guitarist for the fusion rock band Crazy Swedes. He's here to talk about the upcoming show at the National Museum of Dance, presented by the Creative Place International. Plus, I also sit down with Timothy Widener. He's the executive director of the Chapman Historical Museum in Glens Falls. He's here to talk about the upcoming photography discussion, Not Started. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. Tonight's lookout is easy. It's the summer solstice, which I'm always crazy about, and it's a full moon, which I'm also crazy about. And believe it or not, they coincide tonight in a very rare event. Not since 1948 has a full moon and the summer solstice combined on a Monday night. So some of you might be out howling at the moon, some of you might have trouble sleeping, and some of you might think I'm crazy. Enjoy the summer solstice and the full moon. Tonight on Look TV, it's Beyond the Headlines and Tracks. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Happy summer solstice, everyone.